Deny people their human right is to challenge their very humanity. Nelson Mandela. Hello, I am alifa.m from the Legal Studies program at Madura University. Here I will briefly review issues related to human rights in the international community. Here I will review the case that had become a trending topic on social media recently. Yeah, it's exactly right. Sandy Combs was thrust into the spotlight in late 2023 when 8 people came forward with serious allegations against him, including human trafficking, sexual abuse, and physical violence. Although Diddy has not been found guilty of the charges, his homes in Los Angeles and Miami were raided by Homeland Security in March 2024 as part of the investigation into a human trafficking case involving him. Another allegation was also filed by John Doe, who claimed that Diddy trafficked her in 2003 when she was 17 years old. P. Diddy himself was finally arrested on September 16, 2024 at a hotel in Manhattan. He is currently undergoing legal proceedings and is designated as federal prisoner. So far, a total of 11 lawsuits have been filed against him. According to Ocean Running, human rights are spaces of individual freedom that are relegated in the Constitution and granted by the government. The case not only involved allegations from anonymous victims, but also involved his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Cassie claimed that Diddy physically abused her, even trafficking her into situations that led to sexual coercion. Although these allegations were eventually settled out of court, the case still attracted public attention. Even in Indonesia itself, it is regulated in Article 1, Paragraph 1 of Law Number 21 of 2007 concerning the eradication of the crime of trafficking in person, which states that trafficking in person is recruiting, transporting, accommodating, sending, transferring, or receiving a person by threat of violence, use of force, abduction, confinement, forgery, deception, abuse of power, death, bondage, with the purpose of exploitation or causing exploitation. In the criminal code, there are relevant articles of human trafficking, including Article 289 of the Criminal Code, Article 295 of the Criminal Code, and Article 296 of the Criminal Code, and so on. It is very sad if there are still human rights violations in this era where science is widespread throughout the world. According to international law, human trafficking is relegated in the 2000 Palermo Convention, specifically in Protocol 2 and implemented by Indonesia with Law Number 21 of 2007. Meanwhile, according to US law, human trafficking is a serious crime that is addressed through the Trafficking Victims Protection Action TVPA passed in 2000. The TVPA adopted the 3Ps approach: prevention, protection, and prosecution. Violations are subject to severe penalties, including life imprisonment, and termination does not require proof of coercion for cases involving children. Human trafficking violates the Universal Declaration of Human Rights (UDHR), which is a document that sets out fundamental human rights that should be universally protected. The UDHR was proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly on December 10, 1948 in Paris, France. The main impact of human trafficking is the loss suffered by the victim in the form of health problems, physical disabilities, HIV or AIDS infection, sexually transmitted infection, mental disorders and severe trauma, and even death. We as humans, of course, also want human rights to be upheld fairly and cases like human trafficking to not happen again. But how? This can be done with several actions, including education and awareness, where people must be given an understanding of the dangers of human trafficking and the modus operandi of the perpetrators, strict and fair law enforcement, empowerment, or protection of victims of human trafficking, including access to psychological health service, increasing understanding through research to help the government from strategic prevention efforts, and good international cooperation by strengthening cooperation with other countries to eradicate cross-border human trafficking. In addition, we as people who are obliged to uphold justice for our fellow human beings can also make efforts by utilizing digital platform in this modern era to disseminate information that warn potential victims. Let's care for one another, and while it can start with ourselves, why wait for others? Creating of justice.